Hello everyone, I'm Shubhankar. Currently, I'm here to present company review on Nilkamal Limited. Let's go and see what we have in this presentation. Nilkamal Limited is a plastic products manufacturing company which is based in Mumbai, and it is also known as Asia's largest manufacturing of molded furnitures, and it was founded way back in 1981 by Vaman Rai Parekh, and it has a headquarters in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and it has a revenue of 21.9 billions. Nilkamal presence across the country. Nilkamal has approximately 1100 distributors and 20,000 plus retail distributors and 42 depots across India and 29 company owned retail stores and 38 dealer owned operating stores and 14 franchised owned and operated stores in India. The mission and vision statement of Nilkamal Limited. And the mission of Nilkamal Limited is to make Nilkamal the leader in pure chosen markets by creating an environment to attract and retain and committed team of talented professionals. And the vision of Nilkamal Limited is growing the business by improving and optimizing human skills, effectively use of technology and manpower skills within Nilkamal Group, resulting in 15,000 jobs. And coming to the leadership team of Nilkamal Limited, I have displayed all the leaders of Nilkamal Limited, and the first person is Vaman Rai Parekh, who is the founder of Nilkamal Limited and the former chairperson. And the current chairperson is Sharad Parekh, and the current managing director is Hiten Parekh, who look after the quality aspects of Nilkamal, and Manesh Parekh is the executive director who look after the retail chain of at the rate homes of Nilkamal in India, and Nayan Parekh look after material handling, and the last one is Mir Parekh, who look after the bubble guard, and his recent business invention is bubble guard in India of Nilkamal. And now we are going to look about the various ventured businesses of Nilkamal. The Nilkamal has ventured into furnitures, mattresses, bubble guards, material handling, and also into the retail chain, which is also known at the rate home. And talking about the competitors of Nilkamal, the Nilkamal faces the tough competition from Rex Plastic and Supreme Plastic and Prima Molded Furnitures and from AVRO Molded Furnitures. The marketing strategy and the reasons behind the Nilkamal's success. Here are the few points we have to look into. And what made Nilkamal so successful? Here are the points. Let us look. Market leader position, and we all know that Nilkamal was founded in the year 1981, and it had major business in containers and packaging businesses, and it made the Nilkamal recognized brand in the market, and it was very easy for the upcoming new products from Nilkamal to get into the market, and it also had a wide range geographical presence in Sri Lanka as well as India, and it has a strong reputation of brand which made people recognize, and the quality aspect was also very important. People usually prefer the quality product rather than buying a cheap product which is not so durable, and Nilkamal was ahead of other plastic manufacturing companies like Supreme, VIP, Cosmo Phillips, etc., where it had made a unique designs of products. It might be chairs, it might be furniture, dining tables, etc., like beds. It had always invented, or it has always been unique, and that made Nilkamal very successful. As coming to the manufacturing strength, without the facilities, the firm cannot get successful in the market. As I've done some research, I came to know that Nilkamal has a large industries, approximately 8 large industries in India. Uh, Due to that, it could make large volume of products within less time, and the industries are located in West Bengal and Gujarat and Greater Noida and Tamil Nadu. And the first mover advantage also gave the success for the Nilkamal. And now let us look at the financials of Nilkamal Limited and have taken into consideration from March 2016 to March 2020, and each and every figure in this table is in crores, and the sales of Nilkamal Limited has increased over the years. And you can see in 2020 the sales were 2257 crores, which was an increasing side, but compared to 2019 it has declined. There might be various reasons for the decline, and when you see for the EBIT, earnings before interest and tax, it also got increased from 2016 to 2020, and the net profit is also increased from 108 crores to 136 crores in March 2020. So we can have an understanding that the Nilkamal Limited is going in green and it is earning profits. Coming to the ratios of Nilkamal Limited, the current ratio is 3.23, and the Nilkamal is increasing its current ratio year by year. In Nilkamal, the inventory covers more than 50% of current asset, and Nilkamal is maintaining more than the ideal ratio. And coming to the quick ratio, the Nilkamal is having 1.79 of quick ratio, by which we can make the conclusion that Nilkamal is maintaining consistency. Nilkamal quick ratio is in increasing pace. Nilkamal current assets are covered 50% by inventories. And coming to the debt equity ratio of Nilkamal Limited, and the current debt equity ratio of Nilkamal Limited is 0.05, by which we can draw a conclusion that Nilkamal is not maintaining minimum debt, and the Nilkamal is decreasing in its debt portion year by year. And in this slide you can look the current stock price of Nilkamal Limited. It is 1249.40 in BSE and 1252.60 in NSE, and currently it is going red due to the COVID-19 situation, and due to the lockdown the sales of Nilkamal Limited went down. And the graph you can look, and it is a graph of 5 years where the graph is very volatile, and the sales of Nilkamal Limited were at high during 2017 March, and but coming to the 2020 it was gradually declining, and currently the company share and the company sales are in red due to the pandemic. And now we are going to analyze the plastic industry with the help of Porter's 5 force model. And in this model we have bargaining power of suppliers, bargaining power of buyers, internal rivalry, entry and threat of substitutes. And coming to the bargaining power of suppliers, there is a high cost of switching suppliers, and that is the main reason, because of there are n number of purchases but there is a few number of suppliers. And coming to the bargaining power of buyers, the bargaining power is very high due to there are many n number of players in the market, and the bargaining power is very high. And internal rivalry, the internal rivalry is also very high. As I said before, there are a number of market players like Reliance Indian Limited and IPCL and VIP, Cosmo Phillips and etc. And the entry in the market is very high and risky, and due to the dominant players it is very risky to enter into the market. You may incur losses. And threat of substitutes, there are a number of substitutes for plastic these days, and the movement of saving environment is increasing day by day, by which there might be a decrease in usage of plastic, and the replacements and the substitutes of this plastic is glass, PHB, bio composites and etc. And coming to the corporate social responsibility, the main focus area of Nilkamal Limited is towards education, healthcare, and environmental sustainability. They always provide good education for poor people and great minds, and healthcare services for the needy and the victims who had accidents and who are very poor. And they also provide drinking water facilities for the very rural area where they cannot afford a good drinking water. These type of social activities are done by Nilkamal Limited, and they spend around 2% every year of their net profit. And that's it. Thank you.